All right, so let's go ahead and complete our classifying matter doodle notes, okay? And so you should have this in front of you, and let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is define matter. All right, matter is anything that has mass and volume. All right, you may have seen the definition being anything that has mass and takes up space. Taking up space is the same as volume. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can possibly see it better. All right, so the first thing we're going to do after defining matter is we're going to look at this box right here. All right, and when we're looking at matter, we ask ourselves this one question: can it be separated by physical means? Okay, and that's a yes or a no question. All right, so if it cannot be separated by physical means, we have a pure substance. If it can be separated by physical means, we have a mixture. All right, so let's look at pure substances first. So I'm going to go ahead and cover mixtures up so it's not too busy. All right, so let's look at pure substances. We have a question here. All right, can it be separated by ordinary chemical means? Meaning, can we do a simple chemical reaction and separate this pure substance? And this, once again, is a yes or no question. So if the answer is no, we have an element. If the answer is yes, then we have a compound. All right, an element is a single kind of atom. All right, and in my little circle here, in my circle here, I'm going to make that visual for you. Okay, so this could be oxygen, it could be sodium, it can be helium, whatever. It's a single kind of atom. All right, that's an element. Now a compound, on the other hand, those are bonded atoms. Okay, and it would be something like carbon bonded to hydrogen, hydrogen bonded to oxygen. Those would be compounds. And so I'm going to show this with two different colors. We have the gold bonded to the light blue, okay, versus just the plain gold ones over here. So the difference between elements and compounds. Now, just so you are aware, compounds are two or more atoms. All right, just like table sugar is made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So those are three atoms. Caffeine, for those of you that like coffee or those types of caffeinated beverages, caffeine is made up of four atoms. All right, and compounds are the ones that can be separated by chemical reactions. I wrote a little too big. All right, so those are our pure substances, things that cannot be separated by physical means. If we go back to the initial definition of matter, all right, and then the pure substances are either going to be elements or compounds. All right, well, let's look at the matter that can be separated by physical means. All right, these are mixtures. All right, and so the question that we ask ourselves regarding mixtures is about the composition. Is it uniform? So uniform composition. And this, once again, is a yes or no question. So if it does not have uniform composition, it's a heterogeneous mixture. And if it does have uniform composition, it's a homogeneous mixture. And then going further, solutions are an example of homogeneous mixtures. All right, so what we have here, heterogeneous mixtures have non-uniform composition, and composition is just the makeup, okay? And then homogeneous mixtures have uniform composition. All right, to make it even plainer for you guys, when I'm talking about uniform and non-uniform composition, homogeneous mixtures look the same throughout. Okay, think about if you drink coffee, or that's all I can think of, if you drink coffee, and how it looks the same throughout. Okay, you don't see, or you shouldn't see, particles floating within your coffee. All right, whereas heterogeneous mixtures, you have that separation that you can see. So let's look at some visuals here. And so heterogeneous mixtures, you just have all kinds of stuff in it. We got that. All right, and then all right, so try to make it look as non-uniform as I could. So heterogeneous mixtures, all right. And then our other group, homogeneous mixtures, looking very similar. Or looking the same throughout, I should say. So we have here. And I think I'm just going to add this right here. All right, and that would be my visual for homogeneous mixtures, or a solution, if you will. Okay, and so that is classifying matter.